President Trump says he will make it a priority to restore TikTok for good. Sue Guzman takes a closer look at the reasons the site is now back up and running.
After going offline in the U.S. for several hours in response to a federal ban, TikTok began restoring service to the social media site on Sunday.
Who in this audience goes with TikTok? Many? Yeah, very popular.
On the eve of his inauguration, Donald Trump said he would help keep the app from being banned upon returning to the White House. In a post to X, TikTok officials wrote they're ready to work with Trump on a long-term solution that keeps TikTok in the country, adding in part, quote, "We thank President Trump for providing the necessary clarity and assurance to our service providers that they will face no penalties providing TikTok to over 170 million Americans."
We have to save it a lot of jobs.
President Joe Biden signed a law requiring TikTok's Chinese-based parent company ByteDance to sell the app to a U.S. company by January 19th or have it disappear. The Supreme Court unanimously upholding the law, and many lawmakers on Capitol Hill said TikTok poses national security threats. Even Trump himself talked of banning the app in 2020. But in a Sunday post on Truth Social, Trump wrote in part, quote, "I will issue an executive order on Monday to extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect so that we can make a deal to protect our national security." Meanwhile, Trump says he also wants the U.S. to have a 50% ownership position, writing in part, quote, "My initial thought is a joint venture between the current owners and or new owners, whereby the U.S. gets a 50% ownership in a joint venture set up between the U.S. and whichever purchase we so choose." Sue Guzman, Fox News.